Hey Luna, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Ngozi Fontaine. We are back again, this time with Miss Universe Nigeria, Chidimma Adechina, and she is being made out to be a victim on the socials by Ben Murray, Bruce. There's a clip that is making the rounds today. He is literally saving a damsel in distress, according to what he's saying. So, which someone called at Sotududu tagged Home Affairs to verify if what he's saying is correct. But Home Affairs quickly ridiculed his own statement. The whole clip was just thrown inside the dustbin because why? Why, Ben? Let's watch the clip.
How do you feel about the entire debacle so far?
Well, I'm excited and I'm sad.
Okay.
I'm excited because we're trying to help someone who's been left and abandoned. And I'm sad because she was abandoned.
Wait, Ben, wait. You're going too fast for me. Abandoned. Okay, I've heard a lot of things, but her being abandoned? By who? Doesn't she stay with her parents? Where's her mother? Where's her father? I think I saw a clip where she was happy with her father. Who abandoned her? Can you go deeper with that issue? Because I don't understand.
Okay.
And no fault of hers. She's only a victim because she has a Nigerian father and South African mother.
An ongoing investigation by Home Affairs has found prima facie indications of fraud committed by Chidimma Adechina's mother.
Benny, slow down. You are saying that she was born by a South African mother. Benny, are you hearing yourself? Why is there an identity theft fraud case against a South African mother? Does that even make sense to you when you are talking out of your mouth? Please, Benny, please, let's think.
But now that's where the bone of contention is, because based on, again, it's Africa we're looking at, and this is a situation that how we respond would say a lot about how we react to things on a larger level, on a more dynamic level, I would say. Now, her mum, according to the Home Affairs Department, is South African with a Mozambican descent. But then there is that clause of identity theft, and that's where the bone of contention is. Of course, she has absolutely nothing to do with that. But did this come up at any point in time while you made that decision to invite her to join Miss Universe?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I had a discussion with her, and she said that was being investigated, and I found out there was absolutely no claim whatsoever to that story.
Okay.
She is South African. Her mother is South African.
Wow.
I don't know if it was cooked up. I have no idea. But she tells me the mother is South African. They've dropped that case.
Okay, I understand that. She told you that the case has been dropped, but is there anything on paper? I mean, you are running a whole Miss Universe Nigeria. You must look for something in black and white. Where's the proof, Benny?
Okay.
So I don't know what's out there in the media now because...
Oh, it's a lot of things in the media out there right now.
I know, but as of 2 days ago, I was told
that they've dropped the case?
They've investigated and the mother is South African.
This is really, this is crazy.
It's a bit twisted.
So let me get this straight.
So I think it's a case of she was going so well in the pageant, they wanted to get her out and use any opportunity to get her out. That's how I see it.
Now, one of the major words that has come up in this entire situation is xenophobic backlash.
Yes.
Those are words that have really been emphasized in this entire situation. And it was hard to use those words because at the time there was no confirmation whatsoever as to whether there was any truth to the identity theft. But now looking at it on the basis of you've spoken to her 2 days ago and she says that case has been dropped.
That's what I was told.
We can go back to the conversation.
I don't have anything on paper, but I was told that.
Did you speak to her mum?
No, spoke to her personally.
But is she in touch with her mother?
Yes, she is, and her father.
And her father,
yeah.
And they
live in South Africa.
And they're well aware that she had that conversation with you, saying that the case had been dropped.
I don't know.
That's.
I don't know.
You have to help me, guy.
I don't know.
Because we're trying to. Here's another thing. Miss Universe Nigeria is a pageant on its own. Do you think that by getting involved with this, without being 100% certain that case has been dropped, it might in any way affect the pageant and its integrity?
No. She has a Nigerian father. She is a dual citizen. She has a Nigerian passport. Makes her a Nigerian as well as South African. Based on the fact she's a Nigerian is all I'm looking after.
Okay.
She's a Nigerian because of her father. And he's from Enugu State.
Okay.
They live in South Africa. And she's 23 years old. Last time she was in Nigeria was when she was 3 years old. And yes, but she has roots in Nigeria. She has family in Enugu. She has family in Lagos. Her mother's family is in South Africa. I don't know beyond that. I'm not in her family to understand all those things, but I can tell you what I'm told. She tells me her family is in SA. And I just feel she was victimized because her only crime is being half Nigerian and half South African, if you ask me. And that's where the xenophobia comes in.
Is this something that you feel personally, like you feel personally acquainted with, that particular story? Because the first thing you said when I asked you was that you were saving someone.
Exactly.
And that sounds like something that really, really meant a lot to you.
Yeah, because you cannot let a Nigerian woman, no matter where she's at in the world, you cannot have a fellow Nigerian not save that person. You got to save someone in distress. She's been kept in a silo, and they want to put a lid over the silo. That means she can't get out of it. That's stifling.
They're going to put her there?
When I mean silo, is that they put her in a tiny space and nothing to do.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, so we need to give her this great opportunity. Nigeria is an open field. We don't discriminate. We don't have xenophobia in Nigeria. We don't practice that here.
Isn't it funny that Nigerians are always the first to say South Africans are xenophobic when they themselves, or we ourselves, we have our own issues to deal with and we refuse to deal with it. Instead, we just decide to run away from our truth or look for who to blame when we should tell ourselves the honest truth. You are saying South Africans are xenophobic because they are trying to protect their land. What about we as Nigerians? Don't we have our own issues? Even during the election, that is when you will see that tribalism is really eating deep in Nigeria. A Nigerian will refuse to vote for a fellow Nigerian just because that person is not from his state or that person is not from his tribe or religion. And then you feel like you have the right to say that South Africans are xenophobic because they are trying to protect their land. And because some Nigerians are going to their land and misbehaving over there and they are finding every means to actually, pursue them. You don't have any right to say they are xenophobic, my dear. Nigerians have a lot of issues to also deal with. We have issues that we are dealing with. Okay, South Africans are xenophobic. Can somebody from Lagos State go and compete for governorship in Kano State? Or can somebody from Abia State compete for, governorship in Lagos State? We all saw what happened during the last election. Somebody that is actually a Lagosian, but because his mother is not from Lagos, they refused to vote that person in as the governor of Lagos, and they kept on saying that they cannot allow somebody else from another background to come to their land and come and compete and win. They don't want a stranger in their land to rule them as a governor. So what exactly are we saying about this Chidimma situation? If South Africans are saying, okay, we want somebody that actually understands us, we want somebody from our place to actually be the one to represent us, we don't have any right to fault them for that. And the fact that because someone was actually rejected in the country because of other issues that is related to criminalities, and then we are now opening our arms like this to welcome that person in. Are we trying to say that we actually welcome criminalities in Nigeria? Like, please, let's just be honest with ourselves. It's not as if Nigerians it's not as if we Nigerians are 100% also. We have a lot that we are dealing with. We have tribalism to deal with. We have a lot of things that we are dealing with. So please, people should stop this xenophobic tag on on South African. And also South Africans, please, you guys need to understand that not all Nigerians are criminals. You people really need to understand that there are a lot of Nigerians that I know that are in South Africa and are not criminals. So the tag that we just keep on giving ourselves as African is too much. We are just confused as a continent. Other continents are doing well because they are united. I don't understand why it is Africa that we have to just fighting ourselves all the time. Nobody is a saint. The truth is nobody is a saint. So Nigerians, stop this tag of calling South Africans xenophobic because they are trying to protect that. What is it? Even fellow Nigerians have not forgiven themselves for what happened since 1970 something. And you expect South Africans that just, being they just gained their freedom from apartheid in 1990 something to just forget about it easily and allow other people to invade their land? Please, abeg, people are just giving me a lot of reasons to talk too much this morning, but that's just the truth. Somebody have to say the truth. Somebody have to.
After all, when you look north, you have people from Niger Republic, Chad, coming in here, mixed with the Hausa, they migrate to the south, blend in. Who knows who's who? We're all mixed somehow. We're all mixed in Africa somehow. Why do we want to practice that there in South Africa?
Would you have a different thought if, after all of this, it was discovered that maybe there was some case of identity theft?
Even if that were the case, that wouldn't be her problem.
Yeah.
Because she was born in South Africa, innocently, to a Nigerian father, South African mother. I'm not going to be responsible for the parents. We're only looking out for a Nigerian girl who has a Nigerian father, and we want to promote in Nigeria. That's all we're looking after.
Now, what do you have to say to people who feel like this is a little unfair to the other contestants, and there might be some level of bias based on the fact that this is already a story? So what are the odds that the others stand a chance to still come out on top?
Well, let's put it this way. We had 24 beautiful ladies who were selected to participate in the Miss Universe Nigeria. We closed this 2 weeks ago. This came up on Friday. We reached out through press release. We spoke on the telephone on Friday. She agreed to go through the same process as the other girls. This was an extraordinary case. Yes, we reached out with an olive branch. It was an extraordinary case and said, would you like to participate?
I have so much to say, but the video is 12 minutes long. I don't have time to say what I want to say, but I'll say it on another video. What I can say for now is good luck to the 24 beautiful contestants of Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. I know that my girl, Chi Chi, aka TD, our South African girl, is gonna bring it home. I'm sure she's South African. Yes, bring it home, girl. We wanna have the title as South Africans. I speak for all South Africans when I say we will be honored to have the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 title. Thank you so much. Bye.